Hey everyone, it's Meg. Um, this is gonna be my first video of me just doing a voiceover, so bear with me. This is the back door, backside project I had mentioned in my former video, of us wanting to just kind of decorate this, kind of canopy area we have outside of our back door at the shop. Um, I had this envision, which was like if at some point anyone wanted to have like a party at the shop or like a small get together, birthday party, bachelorette, bridal shower, things like that. That maybe this could be utilized. We also just take our breaks back here in the back and use this table that I had made from a very, very kind man who actually I met him from our maintenance guy, John Craig. It's his friend. They came together to hang some shelves for me right before we opened up and finished some things up that we needed to get done for opening in January. And he said he did woodwork. So if anyone ever wanted to know where I got the table built, he built this himself with the benches and everything, and he did an amazing job. So coated and everything for it being outside, but I do obviously keep it underneath this canopy, so it doesn't get too much rain. But what you're seeing here is we basically bought um, mesh to kind of seal in these in between these columns. The far side that we put on first, it's actually a garage door mesh. I had measured out the in between each of the columns, and it kind of fit perfectly. So what I used, so that way I didn't have to fence in a door, we bought a yeah, it's just this. It's basically what you would put on if your garage door was up. You could put it on your siding, so you could have this just this open breezeway for the air, and it has magnets down the middle, and then you can just push through, and it'll like self close because of those magnets will kind of get back to each other. So that's what we put on first. And then we just did two layers of mesh on that last column, as you can see. And right now we're hanging up my Edison lights. It's got a little solar panel on it. I'm a little out of shot when I went to put the panel up, but it's just attached to the tin above on the roofing. And we'd actually had these little hooks to kind of put around the rope and attached to the wood, but we kind of noticed that each bulb has a hole to put a screw through, so we ended up actually kind of reprocessing everything and taking it back down. And then you're going to see here shortly, we're going to start actually just hanging some of the bulbs up nice and tight through those little hook holes. So that's just us catching up there and um, double laying the lights. I kind of thought afterwards, poor Scotty, we came back with the lights, and I was like, oh shoot, I should have just went up the side. I may undo it and then take it up the side later, but I would need a taller ladder anyway to do that. So yeah, we just kind of finished and pulled it back through, and it's kind of doubled in one side there. So anyway, what I eventually ran into is that the rods that I had ordered, the curtain rods, and the actual rod holders did not fit the rods, so they were too small. So I scratched that idea for the day and decided to bring out my little lanterns that I had since like January. This is July, so it was nice to kind of get them out of the way. And yeah, we're gonna hang those. So you'll see us kind of clean up a little bit and start getting on the lanterns of like the placement and everything. Started to get dark, so we're trying just to get what we could get done today done, and then move on to inside stuff. I will probably add that in another video, but as of right now, we just kind of wanted to get anything that we could outside done. So I've got my two main lanterns. Eventually, I'm hoping that I could get a fan in between them so that way I can just get a little air circulation underneath there and some actual like turn on lights and then maybe like an outlet outside just for hosting and stuff, just to have like a little actual, lightable lights, not just my Edison ones that I've hung. But yeah, I think it's coming around all right. We got the lanterns all hung here and in place, and enough room, I think, for a fan. Hopefully, if not, we can probably move them. But yeah, ended up turning out pretty good. It was probably about 3 hours it kind of took us to do all this. Scotty was kind of learning from scratch my idea of everything that I had bought and was planning to do, but yeah, so he kind of just has to go with. Oh, right now you're seeing me put up curtain holders. So you'll see in another videos, I put up two on both sides, so that way when the wind blows, one's going one way and one's going another way. So that way it really kind of traps the curtains in between them. So yeah, that's the last thing that we did that night on our project outside.